Now, y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess, so let's get into it, y'all. And what's going on, you guys? It's be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. What's the business? What's going on this lovely Thursday evening? Okay, I'm here in Atlanta. I'm doing my video out here in Jamar's dining room, kitchen area, whatever. So shout out to him for allowing me to do my work at his house while I'm here on vacation. Okay. But like I said, you guys will be getting some videos while I'm out of town. You know, I'm not going to neglect you guys just because I'm out here having me a slamming good time, because I'm definitely having me a good time right about now. Okay. I already started having a good time. But anyway, before we get into what we're here to discuss, let's talk about what I got going on right now. Now, as you guys already know, your boy's nominated for 2 Boss Babe Awards, Boss Babe YouTuber of the Year and Boss Babe Podcast of the Year. Make sure you guys are voting. Make sure you're doing your due diligence with that. The link to the polls is on my community wall. I reposted it again today. It's on my community wall, but it will also be at the bottom of the video in the description box right up under my social media handles. So if you have not voted, please do so. Voting closes on March the 1st. So make sure you guys are stepping up to the plate and making sure your boy gets these wins. Okay. All right. So that's pretty much it with that. I think that's all that we got coming up, but I'm also let you guys know about this too. The Whether You Like It or Not panel will be returning on Monday, okay? And it will be hosted by none other than Really Be TV, okay? Really Be, Yarel, and Sakina, they will be the ones that will be hosting the panels for the reunion episodes, okay? And after the third part, the Whether You Like It or Not panel will be on hiatus for about a month and a half, up until the Real Housewives of Atlanta comes back. But don't you worry, because Roasted Review will be starting on Tuesdays when the SWV and Escape show starts in March, okay? So make sure you guys are on the lookout for all of that. So with that being said, y'all, let's go ahead and get into today's mess. Okay, so we're gonna start this thing off with Miss Brandi Glanville. Okay, now you guys already know that she's been in these blogs and stuff with a whole lot of mess going on, and it's like she just got a whole lot of erratic behavior. And I was just talking to Sakina yesterday when she picked me up from the airport. We was talking about this, and I was basically saying, you know, Brandi used to be my favorite on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. You know, when she first came on, I felt like, you know, Kim Richards and Kyle Richards were both bullies to her, and I thought that, you know, and I wanted to fight them for her when she first came on. But after a while, she just showed how nasty and horrible and vile she really is. And with her being on the Ultimate Girls Trip, she's really going to show it. So according to page 6, because it says that in the working title is Erratic Brandi Glanville involved in 2 alleged lewd incidents on the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip set, execs say. Now, page 6 is told that TV producers decided that Brandi Glanville should be removed from Ultimate Girls Trip after she was involved in 2 alleged lewd incidents, which made them believe that she was behaving erratically. We previously reported that the veteran reality star was sent home to the States from a shoot for the Housewives spinoff in Morocco after she allegedly touched co-star Caroline Manzo in the breast and genitalia areas while they were off camera in the bathroom with 2 other cast members. After we published that story, Glanville appeared to cast doubt on it by tweeting, "Check your sources, people," followed by the poop emoji. Now we're told that execs were also concerned that Glanville, age 50, allegedly loudly addressed one of the show's producers by name in front of a room full of cast and crew shortly after the alleged incident with the Real Housewives of New Jersey alumni, Caroline Manzo, age 61, and said, "Do you want to fuck me tonight?" Sources says that Glanville and the producer are old friends, and that he or she took the alleged remark as a joke, and that they didn't want to see her get in trouble because of it. "We were unable to reach them for comment." It seems that the second incident only became a source of concern after staffers began reviewing the tape and interviewing witnesses as a part of the investigation onto the Manzo matter. But it seems that execs from Shad Media, the production company that makes the show for NBC Universal, flagged it as inappropriate after the fact. It's possible that their sensitivities were heightened because of the Manzo incident. After all, Real Housewives stars very frequently behave erratically on the long-running Bravo shows, especially after drinking alcohol provided for a shoot, and risque scenes are not uncommon. Okay, we're told that the following day, execs decided that the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum should no longer be on the set because of the pair of alleged incidents, and they moved her to a hotel away from the rest of the cast the rest of the night. Sources say that Manzo only began to put her discomfort about the alleged bathroom incident into words the very next morning. They put Glanville on a plane home the next day before filming for the third installment of Ultimate Girls Trip had wrapped. Manzo also decided to leave early. We're told that Glanville, who has admitted to having at least an occasionally unhealthy alcohol relationship with alcohol, and whose drinking has been a long-running point of her concern among her Real Housewives of Beverly Hills castmates, had been drinking alcohol before the incidents, which had also been provided by the production company, and appeared to be drunk on the evening in question. Sources say that earlier in the evening, Glanville and Manzo had at least 4 tequila shots each and began making out. Glanville stuck her tongue down Manzo's throat, according to sources close to the matter. But sources close to Glanville denied that, adding that the alleged touching incident. Manzo said, "I've been kissed by women before, but I've never kissed back until this evening." Sources say that Manzo say that she has no memory of saying it. Peacock, the NBC Universal streaming platform that airs the show, declined to comment. Glanville referred to page 6 to a rep who declined to comment as well. And that's pretty much the gist of this situation with Brandi Glanville. It seems like no matter what goes on, we still going to continue to get more and more information. And it seems as though the situation with Caroline ain't the only incident that her ass been involved in. She's been involved in many other incidents. And it's like, girl, what's really going on here? Like, why are you doing the absolute most? Why are you trying it? And why are you doing it? You know what I mean? Like, you're doing too much. You're saying too much. You're touching too much. You're kissing too much. You're doing too many things that people are not necessarily okay and fine with. It's not okay and it's not right. So I think that Brandi may need to sit out on any other things in regards to Bravo or the Real Housewives, because if she out here acting like that, then they need to do something about it. Honestly, they do. They need to do something about it, because this ain't cool right here. It's just not cool, and she need to stop it, because she gonna run up on the wrong one, and somebody gonna get her just due. They're gonna get her the business that she looking for. Okay, and that's all I got to say about that. So yeah, but I don't know. We'll see what happens furthermore in the future. We'll see what goes down with that. So let's move on to the very last topic of this video, and that is the Real Housewives of Potomac. Now, it was sent to me from Bravo and Cocktails, okay, that there are some big changes on the horizon to the Bravo series, The Real Housewives of Potomac. Now, it says, expect a big shakeup for the new season of The Real Housewives of Potomac. Bravo execs are not happy with the ratings for this season and have realized that some of the OGs' time on the show has grown stale and is holding the show back. Expect 3 new faces for season 8. Robin better hope her hat sell. More to come. Okay, so let me give y'all my opinion on this. I think that the show is at the point where it's starting to get stale. And when it gets to a point where it starts to get stale, you have to cut your losses and bring in fresh faces. I remember when the Real Housewives of Atlanta first got their first stale situation, which it was during season 4. Season 4 was not one of my favorite seasons at all. It was one of their worst, in my opinion. But people regard it as a classic because it's older. And it was in Housewives of Atlanta's heyday, but it was not one of their best seasons. I'm sorry, but it wasn't. So after season 4, they cut Sheree and they brought in Kenya and they brought in Portia, who single-handedly changed the game for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. At this particular point, Real Housewives of Potomac could benefit from trimming down their cast. Obviously, at this point, Robin don't need to go nowhere because of this whole story with Juan. So it wouldn't make any sense to let her go. So I think right now she should stay for at least another season. Karen is the fan favorite. Of course, she's going to stay. She brings a lot to the show. But as far as her personal story, we don't have any personal story. But at the same time, we kind of do, because she talks about her business. She talks about her marriage. So she kind of does have personal story. The person that doesn't have any personal story is Giselle. Giselle is only here to stir the pot, but she doesn't give us any personal story. And that means that there's no death with her. You know, it's only good to keep her around to keep the drama flowing, but it's not good to keep her around when she doesn't bring anything besides the drama. So they have to have a conversation with Giselle. You have to be multifaceted. You know, you can be your messy self and do whatever you got to do, but at the same point in time, you still have to bring in something personal to humanize yourself. And that's the thing that's lacking with her. She doesn't humanize herself in the least bit, okay? Mia should go. Mia should go. I think she should have left after last season. Mia don't do nothing but lie and contradict herself. So I think that she should go. She doesn't bring anything but lies. And she declasses the show. She should go. Ashley is boring to me at this point. I think that her storyline with Michael and the divorce was very underwhelming. I really thought that this was going to bring something different to her story, but it didn't. I remember when Portia got divorced from Cordell, that was one of the best storylines I ever seen on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. She dealt with that divorce in a great way and came out in a great way. And I wanted that same thing for Ashley, but we ain't getting that. So it's just like, okay, whatever, whatever. So that was disappointing. Candace and Wendy should stay. Candace is growing into one of the biggest people on this show. She has a whole lot more to show. She has her personal story. She got her career popping off. Candace should definitely stay, and Wendy is a good asset to this show. I feel like Mia should go. I think that we should keep Jacqueline on as a friend of, but then again, without Mia being there, then what would be the point? But I did see on LSA that they are currently testing Karen's best friend, Vivian. Okay, I heard that she's testing to be on the show. So either she's going to be a friend or she's going to be like on the show holding a flute. We don't know, but we'll actually get to see that. We'll see what's going on with that. But I do believe that Mia needs to go. And I think that Ashley has ran her course as well. Charisse don't need to come back. There was a point in time where I did not mind seeing Charisse. I mean, she has a rich history with the cast. So I'm just like, okay, let's let her come back. You feel what I'm saying? But at this particular point, I'm not really sure about that. Like, does she really need to come back? Like, what is it about Charisse that we want to see? She's not bringing anything, even as a friend. Like, all we saw her do was stalk Karen and try to make her talk to her. And Karen wasn't budging. So it was just like, girl, why are we here? Why are we talking to you? Okay, so no. I think that we should move on from that situation. I think so. So I just want to know what you guys think, because the ratings are not the best. I can say that Atlanta's ratings were much better than Potomac. So, they do need to do something, because the show is getting kind of stale. You feel me? So that's how I feel. So with that being said, y'all, I want to know what you guys think. Let's talk about it down in the comment section below. So with that being said, you guys, this be your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video. And also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. If you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below, as well as the link for the Boss Babe Awards. Vote for me for Boss Babe YouTuber of the Year and Boss Babe Podcast of the Year, alongside me and my best friend, Jamar84, okay? The link to be voting in the poll will be down in the description box below. With that being said, you guys, your boys up out of here. Until my next video, I will talk to you guys later. Rest in peace, Danita, and I will talk to you guys a little bit later. Bye, y'all.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Tremel. I just wanted to say that I have a new project that's out. It's called Mixed Feelings. It's on all streaming platforms. I would hope that you would go and check it out. It's a really good feel of an album. It's got everything you need and more. It's got R&B, it's got a little bit of pop, it's got a little bit of hip hop. It's everything that you need and more. It's out all streaming platforms, like I said. Please check me out, and you can also follow me at IAM_Tremel. That's IAM_TRAMEL. Check me out. I hope to hear from you.